Yep, there was a race I was watching last night where the go mode item was actually a bottle.
Yeah, I can see that. So we also have a few goals, several goals dedicated to... Actually, no, it is a few goals. We have 3.
Mm-hmm.
We have to throw a bottle into Pyramid Fairy. We have to release a bug and a fairy from a bottle. Don't use them. Don't, die and use the fairy. You have to actually release the fairy. And then you also have to drink some potion in the back of the tavern. Or the front of the tavern. Probably the back of the tavern, because that's going to be the faster thing to get into.
Yep. And it's kind of interesting. We were talking about that Houlihan start, and it's almost become the start in this tournament. But there was a matchup, I think it was GFE and P-Train, where they got the flippers in Sanctuary. And so they couldn't do that hula hand.
Yes.
And you saw both of them just sort of do that panic of, what do I do now?
I reset and immediately saving put from having the flippers.
Exactly.
I actually had a cross key seed one time where my flippers were in Witch's Hut. And I'm a very starch hula hand proponent in cross keys. So I'm like, okay, I'm resetting this, and I know exactly where my flippers are for later. Because I think it was just like King's Doom in there, and I'm just like, this is fast enough to get back.
I love
it. So we are picking up some small keys here and there.
Yeah.
GT Small's not really going to be all that interesting for us.
No. Something else to notice with that fad key start, we did give the runners boots because no one wants to play something like this without boots. Yeah. And something kind of interesting to note, neither of our runners did bonk rocks because they were dashing right over to CAC to get those goals done.
Yeah.
So, Phyrie.
Well, next time, just put a goal on there. Break a pile of bonk rocks.
There you go. Break open bonk. I think Phyrie forgetting. Oh no, it was Soyhr who did the Uncle Star. Oh no, and there's a potion.
Well, somebody's running back immediately over to Kakariko. You didn't check Uncle.
Oh no! So Phyrie did take the drop down, but only checked the Uncle and not the chest.
Oh, okay. Yep. That's even more painful.
Back to CAC.
Back to Kakariko.
Yep. I mean, you still get the sick kid check too.
Yeah.
And Sawyer's going to know, okay, there was an early bottle.
Yeah. And you're going to want to kind of sniff that out quickly because, again, there's still 2 other goals that could be bottle related.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the easier the one, just because it's Trick of Potion.
Yep. It was... We took the lead from, just regular gameplay. It's like, oh, there's Sphere 0, Sphere 1, Sphere 2. So it's like, all right, let's try and split the card up like that. I mean, there's some Dark World dungeon completion goals on there. There's clear a tile room in both worlds. So it's like, we really wanted to make sure players are still playing the game, but also varying the route.
Yeah. I do like there's a lot of like early goals once you have like a fire source in mitts as well that'll come into play because like pull a tongue statue.
Mm-hmm.
Those tongue statues really only exist in 2 dungeons, and quite frankly, Ice Palace is the faster one to get to because the one in Turtle Rock is like
it's deep. It's back by that big chest.
It's by Crystal. Yeah, it's behind the right. It's in that one side room off before Crystal Roll room that you never go into. Ooh, mirror. That's nice.
Nice mirror. Speaking of rooms in Turtle Rock, you forget existed. There's a tile room in there too.
Oh yeah, no, I don't forget. I don't forget it. I don't forget where that one is. Not in these settings. That's probably one of the easier tile rooms to get to.
We saw someone hover to it earlier in this tournament.
Yeah, there's only three Dark World tile rooms. Yep. And one of them's in Mire, which is on the left side, which everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the one in TR, which nobody knows too, but it's right off of the main lobby, so you should probably get it anyway. Mm-hmm. And then you have GT Tile Room, which we're not seeing because by the time we get to GT, we've already gone to do one of the other 2.
Yep.
Oh God,
those crabs!
That crab just grazed that bomb explosion. It looked like it was just going to get caught in it, but no, it was just like a pixel short.
Yep. Oh boy, the Skullwood's big key.
That's actually really nice. We have to open up. Ooh, that was Quake.
It sure was. Quake on Lumberjack.
Yeah. So we do have to open up 6 big chests. So at a point, some runners may opt to just like start not doing dungeon completion and focus on big chests because once you open up Pyramid Fairy and do the Dark World dungeons, there's not a lot of real reason to go do some of those. And do the Dark World dungeons.
Unless you're on that book hunt. And something worth noting, so in the group stages, we're still in these group stages. I think that's Phyrie's 3rd map. I could be wrong. But in these group stages, it's still 1st to 13. Like how Super Nintendo. Yeah. You were the one who did it.
Yeah.
1st to 13 gets the win, but there's still incentive to finish out the card because one of our tie breaks to get into the brackets is total number of tiles completed.
Yeah.
So you will see these runners clear out this card. We have had a race where It was like 13-10 at the time, so there were only 2 goals left, and both runners just said, "I don't care."
Now, and actually, I'm just going to point out, I forgot. I think we did see the magic powder too, which is actually nice because we had to kill a dead rock.
Sure do. Unfortunately, that quake, which turns the dead rocks into the other way to kill the dead rocks, I mean, is on that lumberjack ledge. Nice hammer and flippers over there. This is a stacked start, top file.
As soon as we get a glove, we have Paradox. We can get over to Paradox Cave.
Paradox Dick gloves, also our Dark World access. And with that fire rod, still missing a sword. But that fire rod lets us clear, Skull Woods pretty early.
Hey,
so that's If the runners want to, fight Moth on 3-4 hearts.
Oh, good. Great by that to you, Sam. Let's see, what else? We also need gloves to lift the hidden rock caves in both worlds. There's a few more of those in Light World and Dark World. It's really just Hookshot Cave or that one cave over in Dark Shopping Mall, Dark Ice Art Cave area. Which I believe is hit. We also have to go pay off the... Speaking of hints, we also have to go pay off the hint guys.
Yep, we did see Phyrie check one of the fortune tellers, and here's Soyhr showing us the same thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these guys have a little animation, takes longer than the other ones, but the other ones are harder to get to.
Yep. Yep. That's why we said 3.
But he was smart. He came in with full health.
There you go.
At the break a tablet, we have to get a full row of items. What else?
Yep. Lift the pot and Hookshot Fairy Cave. That's another. Soyhr, you are going to realize here in just a second that you're missing something important to do this.
Magic.
Yep. And no cane to do the fake real powder either. But
no.
So that the Hookshot Fairy Cave, one of the other things we wanted to do, much like with the hint givers, was just promote exploring more of the game that you don't normally see outside of, like an entrance rando.
Yeah.
So we did encourage, obviously, hey, there's a fairy cave up on Death Mountain. It's just next to the Paradox lower entrance.
Soyhr, please don't tell me you're just going for the full magic and Lost Woods portal and then running back.
Looks like that's what he's doing.
Oh no.
Missing out on that bottle and Uncle would have helped, and then hey, it's so fun fact, you can bonk trees and things come out of those trees. Once we get to brackets, sorry, go ahead, Tuffa.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say or you can cast Quake on them.
That's true. Once we get to brackets, it's in the groups, it's these 25 goals, static goals, they don't change. Once we get to brackets though, there are 11 additional goals that will get shuffled into the card. So you could still get these 25, or you could get something like Eat an Apple, because there are some trees that when you bonk them or cast Quake on them, drop apples.
Yeah. So let's see. We got some stuff out. It looks like our progression right now is probably either actually inside a castle or... and if it's inside a castle, that's actually kind of... So we're playing on a key sanity flag set, so inside a castle, actually, really, there isn't a ton in logic. We only have 2 chicks in logic in there. Because we have that fire rod. But other than that, I think the only other place we could have right now is Akina. Or Bad.
We have those flippers. So...
okay. Let's ignore the fact that we don't have money.
Yep. You can hope Waterfall Fairy has the money.
Waterfall Fairy doesn't have the money. We already saw...
Oh, that's right.
We know where Bombos was.
That's right. That's where it was. Yeah, it's Zora Ledge or Zora itself, as the powder only gives 3 bombs, so that long trip for Soyhr for magic, just netting 3 bombs there.
Yeah, we can't even get into the back of Eastern Palace to go get the money. Let's see where Soyhr is gonna go here. They're gonna make the play up to castle, so I have to imagine this is gonna be clearing down to at least Zelda Cell.
Yep. And it's one of those things in this mode too. You do this right after a save and quit. You can run all the way down into Zelda Cell. If you don't get anything, maybe just steal one of those keys and then try running to the back. And much like you were saying earlier about save and quit and reset those flippers. You can reset some of the things in Hyrule Castle too to try and cheat that logic, but I don't know if I necessarily like that play.
I mean, we have the fire rod, so technically going all the way to the back isn't logic once we have the key. Because advanced item placement logic allows for fire rod usage in the Hyrule Castle dungeons. Even though, like, hey, the torches for the torches are all like far away from the actual like start of the screen, but there's torches in the room.
Yep. Yeah, dark room navigation if you know where to navigate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We also found the keep, by the way.
Yep. So we are. I mean, for that to be our Dark World access, we do still need a sword and lamp logically.
Yeah.
But something to keep in mind because we know where those two Aga Tower keys are.
Okay. So it's not there. So Dark Cross is our only other logical check right now in the castle.
Yeah, I really hope we didn't, and by we I mean I didn't roll these runners no monies or a seed.
Don't worry, they can gamble or
yeah, just keep playing the chess game.
or oh yeah, no, because we don't even have a rock to get into the 50 rupee caves.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So nothing so far here in Escape, so Soyhr might be looking at that save scum. As we have Phyrie retracing some of those steps. I don't think Soyhr peaked the Zora ledge.
No, neither runner did. Neither runner did. They both kind of just decided to go for Hobo.
Yep. Alright, what do we got here? Out of logic, bow.
Oh.
I don't think you're save scumming that.
No,
I mean, you could and know where it is, but
no, you're not. That's far enough of a trip where a bow is just really nice, especially because we have to kill a red Igar. So
yep.
All of a sudden, us getting an Eastern Palace Bicky is a lot more juicier. That's a hard piece on floating on the Lake Island, so I'm not really going to care about that too much.
Yep. I mean, unless you're very desperate to get that 11th heart.
I've seen somebody like sitting at like 10 3/4 hard, and they forgot that there was a heart piece on race game.
Oh no!
And I'm just like, you could have gotten it, but they ended up like getting mail or something later.
Yep. So
there's our B.
Okay.
Is it a good B? Is it a good B?
Oh!
It's a good B. We have money. And what was in Dark Cross?
Hook shot, but that doesn't get us anything. So
Soyhr.
There's
our glove.
There's our glove. Okay. Oh, and Phyrie releases the B. Says, you know what? I don't need the money. I see the glove. That's Dark World.
Yeah. Where is Soyhr heading? I hope Soyhr remembers that they don't have a glove. They're heading into Kakariko. What did they not do in Kakariko that they would like to? Are they checking Sikid?
Oh yeah. There you go. Yep. So Phyrie's going to be first one to Dark World there. With that glove.
But that hookshot's going to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an easy spot to get a hookshot in, and
it's
especially when you go to Castle twice.
Yeah, and I mean, you have Dark World access now. I'm not thinking about Dark Cross. I'm thinking about Dark World.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
Soyr's still got to go, but it's going to take a run through Eastern Palace. It's honestly understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you're hoping to sync up Zora Ledge with Zora, but unfortunately, we know that's where our glove is. I mean, two tricky spots, honestly, especially in this mode where you're trying to be as joined up as you can with checks.
Yeah.
So,
honestly, like I might make a play right. I don't know. So the problem that we also have is like we have a bring a follower to Catfish goal. All our followers in the Dark World unfortunately can't be accessed before we have mids, or depending on what our red crystals are. But we can't do purple chest or the smith before mints.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go to Catfish just to go, or at least over that way, just so I can like go somewhere to Dark Shopping Mall and then just mirror and lift the 2 rocks and get that done. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, worth pointing out too, we still don't have a sword.
No.
I mean, Soyhr found that out trying to cast Bombos in the back of Escape there, going, oh, right, you need a sword for that. But dashing in the Dark World on 4 hearts without a sword? A lot of fun.
No. Coming up here? Or...
the Dark World shop.
Ah, yes.
So that is something from a shop in both worlds.
Yep, that's 3 goals now for Phyrie. For Fire.
I did confirm Phyrie is the English pronunciation, Phyrie is the French pronunciation, so both are correct. So we're good.
Yeah, bombs on Bumper Ledge, so that cape isn't... Quake is such a bad item to be on Lumberjack, because we're not going to know if we need it for a long time.
Yep, and hey, guess what? If that's both Turtle Rock and Mire, burn a floating Stalfos head just became a lot harder.
Here we go, the last hint.
Yep.
I believe this is the one where I bugged you guys about this captain or not. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure this guy gives you a hint.
Yep, he does. He does. See, even the admins were confused about where some of these things were. Yep. That's how fun this mode is. But yeah, Soyhr now knows I missed Dark World access somewhere.
Yeah. Well, Soyhr knows it's either a Gina or going to be a Gina or a Zora at this point.
Oh, if a Gina's the other glove top file.
That'd be absolutely terrible. Yeah. But yeah, the way that Fury's routing, we're going to go over to Dark Shopping Mall and lift the rocks in both worlds. So that's going to be another goal.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be like 5-1 for Phyrie very shortly.
Yep. And yeah, it's one of those things as a runner, you're thinking, okay, I need to make a move. Maybe I'll do some out-of-pocket routing once I get to Dark World that my opponent might not do. And I've seen that both pay off in this tournament as well as absolutely kick you in the shins in this tournament because you miss something that's on the meta route, or you find something that's not on the meta route.
Oh, hey, 300 rupees on Desert Ledge. God, I want a book right now.
A book or that flute and mitts. So, all right, the one thing I believe, other than Escape, Phyrie left alone in the Light World.
Well, hey, we can check the back of Escape now.
Okay, it's pod small, not as.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. No,
it's actually not bad. I think that's our first. Which is good enough to let us get in for 3 more checks.
Yeah, I mean,
3 more checks.
Okay, there's our lamp and the pod big and the book. Oh my goodness, it's stacked back of Escape.
Yeah, I have to imagine that Phyrie's going to just make a quick trip over to Desert now.
Oh, absolutely. Get that money, and then Phyrie's super close. Phyrie might farm that M-Rock for the last 50, and then beeline over to either the shop or to Zora.
I don't know. We'll see. I think you're going to go run over, check Desert Ledge first, and then you'll see there's a 300, and then you probably end in a... I think you want to end in a Gina.
Yep, definitely. Grab the 2 checks you can in Desert right now. You could steal the key, clear a tile room, and then just say, I'm never finishing Desert. That's not completely out of pocket here, but...
No. I think we had a desert map, too, so we'll have an idea in a second if this is going to be pendant or crystal. Because if it's a pendant, you probably not going to want it.
Yeah. All right, and then, there's Phyrie into Desert Palace with that book.
That's Crystal, Phyrie. That should be... Yeah, that's another goal for Phyrie.
Yep.
All
right, Soyhr, don't forget back of Escape here. Don't forget back of Escape, Soyhr. Soyhr might be going up the mountain, though. Pushing that hook shot. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You get that hook shot in a junk place like that. You push it.
Yeah. I mean, we know. Sorry, no, we know it can be pretty late in logic depending on where the Harley Castle small key ends up. I was half expecting that to be the Harley Castle small key. I'm not gonna lie. But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if the flute's up here, because if the flute's up here, Soyhr knows that where the leap has to be.
Yeah,
it could be anywhere in Dark World, but it has to be not on the mountain.
Yep. Yeah, we know this play is in logic, because of where that lamp is, and because of there you go. Come on, Soyhr, don't miss. You're Soyhr. No, out of magic. Oh my goodness! Did he just? Oh wow!
Oh.
Turn in the old man though, so it's okay.
Yeah. It has to save and quit point. That's the important part.
Yep. Oh, just not enough magic though.
Yeah, we can't do a Samaria magic refill, I think. To go along with the fake real powder. The real fake powder.
Yep, and Phyrie is taking this time to go, okay, I'm up 5-1. I got some time to think here. I'll go ahead and clear this tile room.
Yeah.
Half magic would have been the ideal thing to get there for Soyhr, but unfortunately just a piece of heart. And I lost track of how many maps and compasses each of these runners have.
Yeah, I don't really have a good sense for this right now. Yes, Soyhr has... Phyrie has gone and stolen the key. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the right side. Yeah, I don't think either runners know. None of them know which is a red crystal or not, so...
Yep. Not yet, but here you go. Soyhr might be gunning for the magic refill by killing Moldorm here.
Yeah. And then you just go across the mountain and kill the dead rock upstairs where there's no...
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that eastern big is interesting. That might be map 5 for Phyrie.
It's getting close.
Quite. Yeah. Soyhr says no to the rest of Hera there. I mean, it's really only 2 checks plus a boss, and you don't know if you need that boss. So
yeah, this is going to be Hookshot Cave, the Hookshot Fairy Cave.
Oh, if Soyhr can,
Soyhr can get by this. Right.
Soyhr is just giving me a heart attack right now.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Unfortunately, like that's not a goal. That's a good goal to get, but that also tells Phyrie that a hook shot sitting around somewhere.
Yep.
And he has a much better idea where it's going to be just based on what he's cleared.
I mean, yes and no.
I mean, he hasn't done the full Dark World, I guess, but
yeah. So I mean, with that glove where it was, obviously Phyrie got the goals before Soyhr, so they probably know that, okay, I have first Dark World access. But at the same time, it could have been, okay, Soyhr was right behind me, and I just sniped these goals, and then I bailed, and that hookshot could be somewhere. So we'll see. Yeah. Always a possibility.
Yeah. Still 6-2 right now for Phyrie. So.
Oh yeah, and there have been a plethora of 13-12 finishes so far in groups. So never ever give up.
Yeah.
Oh, good, a mushroom. Ooh, that swamp small is interesting. That's Soyhr can clear swamp other than that big chest.
Yeah. So there's an Eastern Palace map. For a small.
Yeah. Another pod small. Okay. Phyrie's still on 4 hearts, mind you. Alright, Soyhr says no to both Spiral Cave and... Yep, you have flippers there, Soyhr. Don't need a fake flipper. Says no to the Dead Rock. Here we go. Eastern and Turtle Rock. Ugh.
Okay, wonderful. So we're going to need 3 Turtle Rock small keys at least. An ice rod and a fire rod before we can even get into Pyramid Fairy.
Yep.
We are, well, the good thing is we're probably not seeing GT unless we need to catch a fairy in a bug.
Yeah, very true. And at this point, you're just kind of hoping one of those other bottles has the fairy, or that Pyramid Fairy gives you one. Mushroom GT small. There you go.
I think that's at least our 3rd GT small by now.
Yeah.
Which I normally call it concerning, but again, there really isn't anything in GT that really could be bad for us.
Yep. Maybe 3 swords.
3 swords are the bug that is about it.
Soyhr, please. There we go. Okay. We got there in the end.
Okay. Wants to make sure it's killed just for proper recording purposes.
Alright, so yeah, like we were saying, Phyrie now knows, okay, Soyhr probably up on that mountain. Soyhr can finish off Eastern, and kind of intrigued that he's not going there, but, oh right, he hasn't done a thing in the Dark World yet.
Yeah, he'll immediately go kill, beat
Mm-hmm.
Eastern with that bow. Oh, the
Yep.
bow's also in Castle as well. But he'll go for the bow. He'll go do Eastern probably right after this when he sees the red crystal.
Yeah.
After checking Golf Shop.
Yep.
Where is Phyrie? Phyrie is not saved and quit.
Yep.
You don't have mid.
There we go. Okay, just doing the mirror to get around.
Yeah.
So I think Sawyer's got like 3 pod smalls now too, so definitely a nice dense area. Doesn't have that pod big. No, that was in... Yeah, that was right there in hype, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So good there. Oh, Soyhr might be gunning for that lift a rock here. Thinking, okay. Yeah, Phyrie got some of those early goals. I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry, Top File.
I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Yeah, no. That's absolutely right. This is something that Phyrie could have done. But I kind of got that book and it pulled Phyrie off to go do some other stuff. Yeah, this is a pretty easy goal to get. Yeah, and I was wondering, like, why is Phyrie routing south to Kakariko? Because normally, like, when you get done with the game, you save put. If you're going back up into the village again, you started saying, ooh, I feel bad.
Soyhr.
No, he doesn't. We don't have fairies.
Yep.
Frickin' hate those zeros.
Just the worst.
That happened to me. Like, I had, like, 3 zeros gang up on me. Right up there. And I was like playing cross key, so I was just trying to get around the logic a little bit. And I was mad in that seat because that cost me my mirror for like half an hour.
Ooh, always the worst.
And the second time through, I came back with I had keep on my hot button just in case, and then literally no zero bombed me.
All right, Soyhr going into swamp. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm not 100% if we have that swamp big, but
I don't think we do. But
yeah, still lucrative enough to go in here. Tell you what, we still definitely don't have a sword.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Skullwoods.
Yeah. Value woods in a key mode. Nope, we don't need those anymore. Game, thank you.
Yeah, somebody, okay, so Phyrie did get the collect 5 maps and goals goal done.
Yep.
Is there any other goals that I have not mentioned at all? Oh, yes. While I'm open a cracked floor.
Yeah.
So actually, this is kind of interesting. This is a goal that's actually pretty...
Yeah.
This is actually, essentially, when you get Hammer Dark World access, this is essentially open. Because you can go into pod. Obviously, everybody kind of thinks of the cracked floor up at T-Town, but in pod you can flow open 2 floors. One of which is bomb lock, is 1 key lock, and the other one is just on the right side. Yep. Nobody ever blows open, but is bombable.
And the one everyone forgets about, Ice Palace.
Yes.
Yep. Couple of floors you can bomb open there.
We don't forget about it. We just don't do it because the hookshot exists. We just hookshot through a tile.
True, but I mean, you can bomb above the big chest too.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Oh yeah. No, the other one.
There's 2.
Yeah, there's two. Icebreaker. The hookshot. The other hookshot clip. And then right. I guess the last one is the only other goal we haven't discussed is Bernus Stalfos goal, which is actually the interesting one because It's a very deceptive goal.
It is.
Because sorry.
No, you finish it off, buddy.
Because floating Downfall skulls are in 4 dungeons. They're in Eastern Palace, Pod, Turtle Rock, and Misery Mire. But Pod and Eastern Palace skulls are summoned in a cutscene, and they can't actually get killed.
Yep.
So you need bits for the skull. And I've seen a couple of runners not realize that.
Yep.
I think it wasn't until I was just before the tournament started. Andy was just going through, and he was just sizing out little questions he had on the goals for optimizations, and he went and did it. And it's like, okay, I need bits for this.
Yep. Oh, we have a fun one coming up in brackets top file. It's freeze then burn the same enemy.
So it's got to be a pokey, almost absurdly.
There are very few enemies that you can freeze and then burn, but they do exist.
Oh god. Well, at least you're gone into Turtle Rock.
Yep. We didn't call it out. Half Magic was just sitting there in Skull Woods. Hey, look, more cash.
Nice.
So Phyrie, not doing great on the health front, but gonna be able to just cook through magic. And we're getting a ped check top file.
Oh god. Yeah, well, that's 1/10 of a goal.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, hey, if you already have the 3 pendants and your opponent hasn't checked that yet, I mean, you know where a heart is.
Yeah. Okay. So here's Phyrie. Furie's heading for castle, so they'll be finding Buckshot and Bow pretty quickly.
Yep.
Which will be good for them. Furie's still missing the book, which
Phyrie has.
Phyrie has the book. Soyr's missing the book. Yeah.
Really nice bomb diver downs on Soyr's side, by the way. I just want to give a shout out to that for the Thieves Big.
Oh, that's horrible. Well, it's Green Pen and Thieves, so theoretically we can just bomb open the attic and then just go open the big chest instead.
Yeah, I mean, do we have the Thieves Small? I think we do.
We don't have the Thieves Small, but Thieves owns a pendant dungeon, so we don't.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we don't. Probably not getting that big chest, but it's all right.
It's either the big chest or the Dark World dungeon clear is your question.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and I mean, like you said, you can get the bomb open the floor, and then the Dark World dungeon clear. So it's like, all right. And Soyr's actually going to be our first runner, obviously pending any fast ROM shenanigans from Argus here. Slideshow boss, and that menu is horrible for this.
Oh god.
Yep, there you go. So, down right. There you go. 2 motions.
So what is Soyhr? Soyr's almost like boomerang.
Yeah,
boomerang. I'll be a boomerang or what's the
flute? No, not flute shovel. Left of hammer is. What the heck's normally left of hammer? It's terrible that I don't know this.
Lamp? No, the lamp wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the lamp, and Phyrie has that, but Soyhr doesn't. So Phyrie got that bow. Yeah, so Phyrie is.
Yeah, I think Phyrie might just have checked that off because he's up to 7.
Yep. Realized. Okay, I do have that.
Yeah. Yeah. So. There we go. Hookshot, and that was a really bad trip to castle for Phyrie. Overall, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse.
So you're just going hammer on Argus here.
Let's see where. Oh god.
I would have to assume Furie's going to Pod Eastern here.
I feel like.
There's a first Dark World dungeon and a crystal on Soyr's side, but
nice.
But Phyrie doesn't have the Eastern Big.
Yeah, but Furie's already cleared out Eastern Palace.
True.
But
I mean, it's a 5/6, but
don't have a sword, so you can't item dash, unfortunately. Fun things we miss. And again, here's Soyhr heading for rocks from both worlds.
Yep. And yeah, I think Phyrie is probably going to be first one to that bomb open a cracked floor, but that's all right. I definitely feel Sawyer's going, like I was saying earlier, for those. These are slightly anti-meta, so this is the route I'm now on.
I really want the hook shot equipped if I was Phyrie.
Yeah, same.
Because you can hammer and kill them, or you could stun them, and stunning them is actually a little easier.
A little safer, and I'm a coward.
Yep, and there goes Rock 1.
And immediately into Rock Lomond.
7-4. We're not going to get some money farmed here to get up to 500 rupees from Soyhr, unfortunately.
Yep.
He's headed for Dark World, so probably going to take this up and see Catfish. Here's the first Bumble floor. We have 5 pod small keys.
Oh! I'm calling a pod small and pod just
We're going to be here for a little bit.
5 pod smalls, we have the pod big.
Yeah.
I mean, Phyrie has that lamp, so you're not worried about Hera big.
Hey,
Soyhr, please be careful.
Yeah. And so Soyhr probably knows that Phyrie's pretty much either in pot or in TSN right now.
Yep. Soyhr hook shot.
And so the other bombable floor I was talking about is actually in this room. This crack here next to the wall is actually bombable for some unknown reason.
Because old game silly?
Yeah.
I don't know. Soyhr probably looking to get some cash down here in the bottom of pod. Phyrie does have enough to max out either bomb or air capacity with that 790. Nice cane game.
Nice. So with mids, that's going to be tongue statues available basically for free.
Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, who would have thought the game gave us a bow, a hammer, and 5 pod smalls, and it wanted us to go to pod?
Good question. Took our runners a little time to get over here, though.
Yep. There you go, Phyrie. Yeah, made it. Another TR small. Interesting.
Well, I mean, we know we're gonna need. We logically need 4 of those, and then practically we'll need at least 3.
Yep. And technically, correct is the best form of correct.
But we've got 5 smalls, so we can full clear here using Q-Sandy tricks known as Hammer Yum.
Yep. Alright. Soyhr half clearing out the rupee basement. Just kind of doing it. Oh, look, both canes were down here. Cool.
Yeah, honestly, Phyrie is 900. We still need another 300 or so for Phyrie for both for the last of the money objectives. We have a sword.
44 minutes in, we can item dash. We can. Oh, yay!
We can kill Halnosaur. We can do spin speed.
Oh,
we could have done hook. We could have done hook speed, but let's ignore that.
We can kill Mothula. I think Soyhr died and didn't hammer yum.
No, sorry, never got to the hammer yum side of things.
Okay, that's all right. And it could be one of those bingo things where you just go, nope, those chests are dead to me. I'm gonna go kill the boss, get my second Dark World dungeon. Like, Soyhr can clear that 3 Dark World dungeons.
Oh,
okay, Sawyer's not gonna want to say that's dead to him.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's mitts. That's going to open up like 4 or 5 more goals at this point. Like, technically, I think Phyrie may. I think that might be enough for Phyrie to get into Goma. Technically,
that Yeah, I mean, unless that bug net is somewhere really disgusting, that's go.
That's going to be tongue statue.
Yep.
We don't know if we can get into TR.
It's true.
So we're not sure, but if we can get into TR, we can do Stoutfall Skull and get Dark World Tavern, so that'll be 3 more goals for Phyrie.
I think we're in big key mode then. But Phyrie has enough, I think, to get the win.
Yeah.
But, so to clear the card, we still need another sword. For the tablet, we need somehow a fairy. And we need to be able to get into either Turtle Rock or Mire. Alright, so you're not leaving those mitts behind, thank goodness.
So, okay, so maybe right now Phyrie is potentially sitting at 11.
Or Sawyer's leaving those mitts behind because he didn't open the big chest.
Uh-oh. Pretty sure you had the big key.
I thought it was in Hype Cave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was too.
Sawyer, check your inventory, please. Friend. Oh. No.
But, like, this also, like, if Soyhr doesn't get the mitts, that also locks off Pyramid Fairy completion from them.
Oh no, Sawyer! I could have swore that was in Hype Cave. Okay. I mean, Sawyer still has goals available.
Yeah, like, it's not marked on their personal tracker.
Okay.
On their stream, so
maybe it was in Skullwoods or something then. Because I wanted to say Sawyer got a pod small at the same time Phyrie got the pod big. Okay, Sawyer's just saying, I have cash, I'm going right for this goal because Phyrie hasn't marked it off yet. Yeah, just...
Yeah, this could actually be 2 easy goals.
Yep.
You see if Zora's anything, and if it's not, you just reset, and then you need to go back and go take care of it.
Yep. Because as long as you have collected that item from Zora, it is done. And then, yeah, if it's, like you were saying, if it's not something you need, save scum that money and go max out your bombs and arrows. Or arrows, I should say. Alright, Sawyer says, I know where that is. I'm guessing I'll get 11 hearts before I need red mail. Oh!
That's the bug net, so...
Two huge things behind that pod big.
Yeah, so... I kind of feel like Phyrie probably wants to chase the mountain now just because we can go grab a fairy.
Yep.
Pretty easily on the mountain.
Where was that powder, though? No, that was just in Waterfall Fairy, wasn't it?
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure Phyrie has the powder.
Yeah.
Alright, Sawyer, though, gonna max out. Unfortunately, doesn't have those mitts, so can't just pop back in and get that tongue statue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the problem now is going to be as soon as oh, good, they're going to be racing each other.
Yep, and this is going to be a... Oh, no!
Oh, no! You have some excess.
Okay, he did have extra money. Okay, whew.
Sorry, they're going to be racing each other right now for buying items.
And this is going to be one of those things, too, where Phyrie's going to see Sawyer click it and go, oh no, just going right into the ice. Okay. Yeah, saying Sawyer just did the Zora item, probably doing cash goals. I'm rushing tongue statue. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is going to tell Sawyer that, oh god, where the frick are my mitts?
Yep. Alright. 35. 2 more purchases here. Sawyer has just enough.
Yeah, the max is 50. The first... 8 upgrades or so are all... I'm forgetting. They're 5s, and then the last one's a 10.
Yep. So yeah, 50 for bombs and 70 for arrows. There's the max out. And doing the reset. Okay, yeah, keeping that money. I don't really... There's an ice rod, too. Oh my good... So that pod big is just locking the back half of this card.
Yeah. We're going to need a TR big as well.
Yep.
TR Big would be nice for Soyhr because that'll be red crystals online when he goes up the mountain. The Eastern Palace Big Key was sitting in Hera, I think.
Yep, sitting in Hera, and then that Hera Big was Skull. So no.
No,
Because Phyrie has it.
It was in Pod.
Okay. All right, quick big key check. Phyrie has 5 big keys. Getting a nice little icebreaker here. There we go. Through the wall. All right, so Soyhr does know where one of the male upgrades is. Phyrie is still on 5 hearts.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
decided to put all of our junk items. Good knowledge, good memory that we can.
Yep.
There we go.
Now release it. Hey, now catch it again.
That's 2 more goals. It's 10. So
Yep.
Phyrie only needs 2 more goals now for the match. Probably we'll be able to get into TR. There's a Thief Small Key. That's nice.
Okay.
The Thief's Big Key was in Swamp, and the Swamp was up on the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a little bit before Phyrie attempts to go into Thieves.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to at least get a Dark World dungeon clear. And how many small keys did Soyhr have for a pod? No, Soyhr, they both had 5.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. I guess it's just because Soyhr doesn't have the lamp, so they don't think it's in logic.
Maybe.
But
That lamp is just so easy in the back of Escape right now.
yeah, it's right next to the book. Nice, actually hard bomb jump in Ice Palace.
Yep.
One of the more common there's actually like 4 or 5 bomb jumps in Ice Palace that aren't the ice. But everybody just knows the Ice Palace bomb jump, but it's like the second or third one.
So, fun little peek into my speed running baby career. The first Ice Palace bomb jump I actually learned was the hookshot skip one in the berry room.
Yeah. Basically, it's the berry room, the actual famous one, and then it's like this one in reverse, which is what Phyrie opted not to do, but you can bomb jump. That one's actually super easy.
Oh yeah, push yourself in that top right corner and put a bomb down. Facing right.
Yeah.
I do want to just quickly point out too that this group. So this is Sawyer's last race of the group. Sawyer's sitting at 4 wins, 1 loss right now. So if this continues to trend in Phyrie's favor, which it looks like it will based on where those mitts are, that will put Soyhr at 4-2 for the group, which doesn't eliminate him from brackets, because it's possible for every other runner to still get 4 wins. So
okay, so I'll have fun with the administration on that. It's everybody's favorite thing. Everybody goes like 2-1 or 1-1. You know, everybody in the group goes 2-1 or 1-1.
Yep.
And we just get chaos.
Yep. So you know, chaos is fun.
It was the pocket key. I'm going to go look. Die for a second.
You're fine. Phyrie absolutely putting half magic to work. Down to 1 heart on Cold Stare. Doesn't matter. And gets a vanilla boss heart reward there.
Nice.
That's
2 Dark World dungeons clear.
Yep. 2 Dark World dungeons clear. For both of them here, it will be in just a moment as Sawyer's going to finish off Thieves here, and I wouldn't be shocked to see Soyhr just dash right to the back of Skull.
Oh no!
What's up?
Oh no!
Where was that pod big?
Would you like to take a guess?
Oh, was it sitting in the back of Escape next to
It's sitting at the back of Escape next
to the lamp in the book?
Yeah. Turns out, like everything in the seat was just sitting back there.
Jeepers, dude. So the game wanted you to get your flippers, to go get your first glove, to just break the seed wide open by going to the back of Escape.
Yeah. This is actually going to be really interesting because right now, So Phyrie had Soyhr had to orphan the Thief's Not Big Chest because they didn't have the small key. That was blocked by the mitts. But they're now at 2 Dark World dungeons clear.
Yep.
Phyrie's at 2 Dark World dungeons clear, and I think both of them are going to try to probably aim for Skullwoods at exactly the same time.
Yep.
Though Phyrie's going to have the option, have the benefit of half magic, and is going to be slightly in the lead on this.
Yeah. So it's man, Sawyer's locked out of the follower to Catfish. Those mitts, that just hurts.
Yeah,
my heart's going out for that little Mog right now.
Yeah, and this also be not just 3 dungeons clear for Phyrie. This will be 3 Dark World dungeons clear for Phyrie and 3 crystals.
Is Skullwoods a crystal? We know Thieves is a pendant.
Correct. Actually, we don't know. That's true.
Thieves is a pendant. We can probably suss it out. Meyer might be our last pendant because we know Ice, Pod, Eastern TR, Swamp are crystals.
Yeah.
We've been in Desert, and that was a crystal.
Yeah.
So that's 6. So either Meyer or Skull is our last pendant.
So
yuck.
Yeah, well, here we go.
Alright, at least Sawyer's going to see before going all the way to the back that, alright, the Dark World Dungeons is done. There's that half magic. Nice. Hammer strats on Moth. Let's go. Alright, Phyrie did catch a fairy in on the way back here. I think specifically knowing that hammer fighting Moth is just great.
Yeah. I think it's about time to start.
Yep, Fire Rod.
Wanting the Fire Rod and go. I think you got 2 solid hammer hits, and so you really just need 4 Fire Rod shots at this point. And
yep, there you go. Switching. Still got to be a little careful. Those spikes are not playing nice.
No. Should be like 1.
Yep, there it is. Okay. Whew, okay, clutched it out for $100. And there's that. It is the crystal. So Meyer's our last pendant. So yeah, Phyrie getting 2 goals there for the price of 1.
Yeah. So at this point, like, all Phyrie really needs to do is go grab the smith and take it to Catfish.
Yep. That's
legitimately
the freest one.
Yeah, just go do that right now.
Yep. Alright. Soyhr doesn't have a fairy in a bottle. I think has a blue goo though.
Yeah.
So has that safety but clutches it out. No problem.
Nice.
Yeah, and the dirty sting of Lockout is less than a minute after your opponent just clicked those 2 goals.
Yeah.
You get your 3rd crystal and your 3rd Dark World dungeon, but that's okay. Like I said, you keep plugging along.
Here we go.
Keep schmoving. Yeah, there's that smith. Yeah, gonna grab the frog. I think my... No, go ahead.
I'm gonna actually do some other... No, I think... Okay, I think Phyrie just realized, wait, I can just clinch this now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was gone for hammer pegs for a second, and then I think it just dawned on him that I'm late.
Yep. Yeah, and definitely run with the smith, not with the purple chest, because then you'll just leave that behind. And bring a follower flag to Catfish is not the goal.
Yeah, I was going to say. But if we mirror, after talking to... We still have a period of time where the flag's still set. And still...
It's true. You and your semantics. I will say my favorite bring a follower to Catfish so far this tournament, my hat goes off to P-Train. They only had a glove, they didn't have mitts, but they had flute.
So they brought the purple... Oh, did they bring the old man?
They brought the old man off the mountain down to the Catfish.
Yeah, that can be done.
But you can't dash with the old man, so it was a long walk.
Was this one of his matches against GFE?
I can't remember.
This should have been one of his matches in PFE because
it was amazing. As Catfish spits out a shield, that is 13 goals for Phyrie.
yeah.
But as I said, Phyrie now, so that's 2 wins, 2 losses for Phyrie. Still has 2 games to play, but wants to push that tile, like that tile progression here, because that's going to be that tie break.
So
yeah.
So right now, let's see, what else do we have to do?
Oh, Soyhr, no! Just kisses that spike.
Yeah, actually, Phyrie will take the male upgrades.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because now it's 11 hearts, or as soon as I open a chest and see red mail pop out, I have a goal. And who knows? Maybe the Smiths are crafting mail here, and it's just everything behind the mitts, which was behind the glove, which was behind the flips.
Yeah.
Just
unfortunate. Like I'm not sure. Obviously this was a very late glove seed, so forgetting back of escape always can happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really unfortunate that you managed to roll 3 majors, 3 incredibly important majors in that.
Mm-hmm. And just they lock the bingo card, and I mean, when you just play a seed for playing a seed and you miss something, you're like, hey, nice boots.
Yeah.
You're like, well, rando's gonna be rando some days, but then when you add a card on top of it, and it just feels so much more compounded that the rando just decided to choose violence.
Yeah. So we are, hopefully Soyhr does remember, because we're actually in the castle and the church in the Dark World, so
yep.
Maybe we'll remember that he didn't go check Sing. Meyer's our last pendant.
Which only kind of stinks, because that could have been a real easy Dark World tile room and Stalfos skull.
Yeah.
So that flute can now be in GT.
Yep.
Yay.
Looks like Phyrie's gonna at least do purple chest.
Stay in the light world, Soyhr. Just go a little bit to the left and mirror again, then do it. Yay!
Hey.
Okay. And now just hightail it back to pod. Oh my goodness, our sword!
There we go. That's going to be a tablet. I think This has been one of the things that's keeping Phyrie off the mountain.
Well, and Sawyer's,
but it doesn't matter, because we're about to go through Bobo's tablet anyway. So,
yep. Oh man, the big feels bad of, oh god, there was that book, there was that lamp, there was that big key. Yeah. But obviously, Soyhr doesn't know how much is currently locked by that big key.
I think you have to be really suspicious with 5 pod small keys.
Yeah.
Especially, all it really means is, we just have 1 pod small sitting somewhere and everything is in logic, and it's at least heading back.
Not turning in green pendant, but that's alright. Probably going to do that afterward.
It's going to combo this in, looks like.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, here comes that Bombos tablet. Phyrie.
Yep. Now there's another sword missing.
And I honestly think once Soyhr sees those mitts, all the dominoes are going to fall of, yep.
Yeah, I think the problem at this point is, how bad is my damage mitigation going to be? Because I've lost the race, but how many more tiles can I at least manage to score? Yeah. Because I think you're going to look at that and you're going to be like, oh no, he's online to do everything else.
Yep. And it's okay, just did follower, just did a couple other things. Maybe I hope that Bombos opens TR and I go there next.
Yeah. I think the other thing is that Phyrie's the only one who knows that Quake is on the ledge.
Lumberjack, yep.
So, if Phyrie can't get into TR, and it's Quake, Phyrie's going to immediately go do Ag, because he knows he has to do it. Somebody's going to have to do Ag.
Yep.
To get Pyramid Phyrie online.
There's that Harabig.
You know, carrying stuff doesn't actually make the old man feel like go faster. Just looks faster.
It feels like it because it's smoother. Don't take away my teething, Tofile.
This has been proven. Okay, so big chests that have been open for both runners. I'm not actually sure if Soyr's opened any big chests. I think this might be their first or second. I can't remember if they were the Eastern Palace or not.
And we couldn't do Swamp at the time.
No.
We couldn't do Thieves. We couldn't do Skull. This is Sawyer's first big chest. And yep, there it is. The dominoes have fallen.
We can do Ice. Yeah.
And now going to kill Helma and see that bug net drop and probably a few more Rage Slashes. Like, oh man, if I just would have done a back of escape. It's a different race. I mean,
yeah. There's like 7 goals that were like locked behind that thing.
Yep.
Just doing back of escape, and unfortunately, probably more, technically.
Yeah, I mean, we just continue to find things.
Oh, hey, Sank card for Phyrie. So Phyrie's gotten 1 big chest opened. Hasn't done Skullwood. Actually 2. Has done Skullwoods.
Yeah, did Skullwoods. Didn't do Ice. Couldn't do Ice. Oh my god. Really, game? I've lost Tofile.
Oh, hey, there's Pinky up on the floating island. That's probably that's either Ice or TR.
I fully expect in the race room after this, these runners say, I don't get to roll their seeds anymore.
Oh, there's our Hierarchy, also small key to get our bone logic mid-block.
There's just going to be another bow right here, Tofile.
Actually, so this is actually really interesting. Oh, there's both of our boomerangs for no shot cave. So actually, no, that's actually really interesting. So, there's actually going to be a 6-spot small key, and it's going to be somewhere else, mid-locked. Because, logically, we were not expected to be able to kill Helmasaur without collecting 5-spot small keys, so the Dark Maze was actually in logic with 5 smalls because of conditional key logic. It's a very rarely seen case.
You are just...
But...
Why you gotta be like this? Yeah, good call on the Turtle Rock, big. So what do we have?
Like on it?
We have 1 Turtle Rock small on Phyrie's side, so... It could get to the big chest.
Yeah, has 3 small keys, so can actually go and kill Helma.
Oh, they have three Turtle Rock smalls. I thought they just had the 1.
Yeah, no, they got 3.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they did not go over to Tower of Terror or Paradox Gate, so they don't have the Eastern Palace big key yet, which would totally do. Hey, look at it this way. At least we're going to be able to use the Ag Portal to get to the pyramid with the mob.
Small consolations.
Yeah.
But consolations nonetheless.
Yeah, and Sawyer's going to be like, what's taking him so long? And the answer is going to be, we have to do Agate Tower.
Yay.
Oh,
man. Just oh, hey, look, a small key to this dungeon. I've also had several runners in races I've watched gone, haha, I have a cape, I'm going to sneak into Agate. Wait a minute, and they just forget for a minute that it's all the fad keys mode.
Yeah.
And then they get that first key, and I actually saw someone go all the way to the second going, wait a minute. And then finally going, oh, right.
This is that's always fun. I honestly, and getting back like to cross keys because I'm a cross keys player. Like I always love it when I get a vanilla second Agate Tower small key.
That's just
I just get
dirty.
Mad. Just get mad at the game. I know there was a race in the cross keys tournament finals this year where there was a vanilla Agate Tower small key.
Yuck.
But it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed, but it was like powder on lumberjack. So one of the racers did it just because,
Yeah.
You couldn't at that point. They couldn't ignore it. They didn't have enough left in the game to ignore it.
Mm.
My other favorite from Cross Keys where I've seen that happen was there was an Aga Tower small key. It was a vanilla Aga Tower small key, and it was.
You get like shovel or something.
No, it was even worse.
No.
It was. You pick it up, but there was no. Nobody had a hammer or flippers at that point in the seed, and it was in fact beat Aga Tower to unlock the Aga portal, the Dark World. So you had logical East Dark World access in Cross Key Seed.
Yuck.
And it's like, well, that doesn't. We don't care. We can current jump, but like for a while, like the two runners in that race were both kind of like digging out their last locations before they finally realized, wait a second, everything in East Dark World's in logic now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Soyhr, our first runner to a red crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. No
Soyhr,
Turtle
yeah.
Rocks that other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But gonna need to A, dip Ice Palace for the Ice Rod, and B, do Aga for Quake.
Oh god, this is just a bad seed.
I'm sorry, CJS. We told you an hour and a half, and then we
Yeah.
got this.
I mean, this isn't really that bad because once we do this, really, like this is gonna be
Yeah.
like
That'll be
so like realistically, like Fury's opened up two big chests so far.
Mhm.
We'll be open a third in Turtle Rock. Can open up Tower of Hero for a fourth. We'll get the Eastern Palace big key for a fifth. And then we really just have to find like, and then I'm pretty sure they'll have the Swamp Swall and Desert, and then we'll probably get the Thieves Big, and they'll be able to do that.
yeah.
So
yeah, it's this silly medallion is, like you said, kind of locking the rest, but we're gonna see. Okay.
Fury just realized. Wait, I have to start sync. I have to go. To
Yep, killing Aga does not gift you the medallion, unfortunately. Soyhr could still be first one to 11 hearts. Is he at 9 or 10 right now? 3, 6, 9.
9, yeah.
So
Soyhr won't win if it's hearts. He will.
There's that big key to swamp.
Well, that makes your life a lot easier for getting to.
Yep.
What's the swamps? I think that was both the swamp small and no, the swamp small was in Paradox.
Yeah. They were both on the mountain.
Yeah. And,
oh no, Soyhr.
I don't know. Well, both of them took plunges. One intended, one not. Hey, we got that bug. We're gonna make this work.
Yeah, I mean, might as well do it.
Yeah.
And there's there's that Quake. So yeah, it's really a race to find the last few hearts.
Yeah. If I had to take a guess, I think Soyhr may win the race to 4 6 big chests just because.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I think Soyhr knows the race to other things are probably out there, so it's how many big chests can I do?
Yeah, the tile room and Burning Skulls will be done very quickly for Fury.
Yep. As long as Fury remembers where that.
Yeah, and the Fury's like, oh wait, I should probably go do Paragraph.
Bingo does things.
I didn't do Tower of Hera, but I'll sure as hell do Paradise. Oh good, we're seeing Hera Basement. So this will be...
It's a tile room.
It's a Light World tile room for Soyhr.
And I mean, you haven't seen Fury do that yet, the tile rooms, so it's like, all right, maybe this is the medallion to get in, or maybe this is the flute to get that other... No, it's Aga for that medallion. It could be the flute. That'd be real interesting.
There's Swamp Small for Fury, and the Mushroom.
Hey.
8 hearts now for Phyrie.
And did keep that blue mail from Zora, so feeling a little more comfortable
Yeah.
than he was moments ago.
Now, did Soyhr do Dark Death Mountain yet, or no?
Some of it, not all of it. Just a big 20. Hugh Price's right horn.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember because I know Sankard was in Super Briny Cave. So there is a full hard container in there if he hasn't done that yet.
You know, honestly, I don't think Soyhr has because we didn't know about that big key on Floating Island, the Turtle Rock Big.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
will be all new for Soyhr. Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Into Turtle Rock.
Yep. Sawyer's going to get the bad news here after the...
Quake. Where the hell is Quake?
Yep. Oh, no. Just... Oh, man. It could be a blessing in disguise for Soyhr, you know, push him elsewhere, but where else is there to go? Swamp Big for your flute? Like, yuck.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Time to go burn a skull.
Yep. Burn that skull, burn that skull, burn that skull. Yep, there you go. Just bomb. I missed the fire rod shot. We're gonna bomb it. I love it. All right.
And this is enough to tell Soyhr that I'm gonna lose a second goal here because burning the skull is literally one room off of any of the tower rooms.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so down to 4 gold. We're going to be down to 3 goals pretty quickly. Hearts, big chests, and Pyramid Fairy.
Yep. And Phyrie's going to be able to just bulldoze through the rest of TR here to get that red crystal, but needs that Eastern Big still.
Yeah. That wasn't Hera. And he has the Hera Big Key, so...
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, you're going to pick up that other big key.
Yeah. Going to be annoyed that it's TR.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Phyrie's still opening chests. Probably looking for some easy big keys. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the desert, or he's still looking for the Eastern Big Key.
Yep.
So until that gets discarded, so he's going to basically full clear TR.
Yeah. And then just kind of shake his head once he sees it over in Hera. Nice ice big. So is that all of our bigs solved?
I think we're still missing desert.
Desert. Yeah.
But desert was a pendant, so it could be...
Desert's a crystal, my friend.
Desert? Oh, no, desert is a crystal, correct.
Hera, Thieves, and Myra are our pendants this seed.
Yeah, so... Desert Big needs to show up somewhere soonish.
Yep. Probably just in Laser Bridge. Alright, Soyhr, where are you going? Dashing back to the Flute 5 point? Turning in Green Pendant.
Green Pendant, yeah. I was looking for Quake. Doesn't know where Quake is.
Yep. Hey, there's our Desert Big. That's actually really good for Soyhr, though.
Yeah, no, that's actually really nice.
Like, best case scenario.
Yeah, so Sawyer's on Eastern Pod Big, Hera Big, can go do Swamp now, and then run over and do Desert. And I don't know if they've done the Skullens Big or not.
No. Phyrie did that one, Soyhr did not.
So at that point, they just need to make a dash over to Thieves.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but...
Yeah, so Swamp Big here, like you said, Desert, Thieves Town, yeah. Soyhr should be able to lock this one.
Yeah. So,
hey, look, more floating Stalfos that you can burn.
Yeah.
Wow, nice quad powder there on Phyrie's side. Gets all the anti-fairies at once. Does not lose the key. Remembers I only have 3, so...
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think Sawyer's really hoping for just that one last heart here in one of these big chests. Because then Phyrie can knock out that Pyramid Fairy goal, and hey, we'll hit estimate, CJS.
I mean, we're not going to be that far off, to be honest.
We're not, no. And
it's just really just like who's going to get the harder the meal upgrade first.
Yeah, I mean, Soyhr needs 1 heart, and Phyrie needs 1 piece of clothing. All right, here's big chest number 4 for Soyhr. Oh, hey, there it is.
It's 11.
So it's 11 and 4 big chests.
Yep.
Amazing. There you go. So, I mean, the end game, despite that bottleneck, Soyhr still coming in for a couple of goals at the end. I like that. Yeah. Oh,
there's actually wonderful.
What is this seed, dude?
I love this, don't you?
The seed is just ridiculous.
All right. So
this would be big chest number 5 for Soyhr.
Yeah. And after this, he just needs to get over to Thieves Town and just run into the back. Did he find the Thieves? No, he didn't find the Thieves Town small dude.
I don't know.
No, that was an ice. That was an ice.
Right. But does he have the skull big now? I don't know if he has the skull big right now.
He says he has a skull big and it says it's marked off, so maybe this will be his last chest. This actually could be his last chest.
Yep, there we go. Chest. All right, so we were just off by 1 there.
Yep. All right, so Phyrie just needs to go find the Eastern Palace Big Key, which is in Tower of Hera. So once he finds that, he'll know he'll be in go mode.
Yep.
Soyhr desperately does not have any idea where Quake is. He's just going to pick up stuff until he finds it.
Yep. Or until he sees Phyrie mark off that last square.
Yeah. I mean, he might have a feeling he could potentially steal it if he sees that it's on Lumberjack. We'll not know. I don't know if he'll ever check Lumberjack.
Yeah. If he was that late to going to the back of Escape, I think Lumberjack is the last thing on his mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go back to Land Molus here. Which, again, I don't blame him at all.
No.
That'll actually be 5 crystals. So, yeah, I mean, that's bingo, right? Soyhr has a crystal lead here.
Yeah. We actually got an actual bingo on Phyrie's side, by the way.
Hey!
Two actual
bingos. Two of them. Hey, nice. Doesn't always happen in Lockout.
Yeah.
Although the next iteration of this, Link to the Past bingo, we might do triple, might do blackout. So we're gonna have a feedback form after the tournament, see what people want to see and play, because we want to showcase a lot of different bingo. Oh no! I think Phyrie still has a fairy, right?
Pretty sure Phyrie still has a fairy.
All right, yeah, we're good. So who knows? Maybe next time it will be triple bingo, but then not Lockout styles. Then even crazier routing comes into play because it's okay. I only need to do 12 things on this card. Dueling bosses here for our runners.
Very fast Romtronics fun times.
Yeah.
All right, got the 3 heads down. To be fair, this is Master Sword Tronics. This is
and another sword was on Land Molus. Oh god, I hope Soyhr doesn't think that's where the logical second sword is.
Well, I mean, it's not logical.
Soyhr, you gotta unclick that, buddy.
You didn't do that?
Nope. There we go. All right, there's the unclick.
Okay. Phyrie like that cut.
I was gonna say we didn't.
No, looks like everything's still going on at least.
Yep, we're good. I mean, Phyrie did done in the race room once at 13 goals. That's perfectly fine. The race room is mostly just to make sure they start at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the bingo room Soyhr was probably just clicking something and it moved the mouse abruptly and said, "Ha!" Because computers are fun like that. Phyrie dancing around that Eastern Big.
Look. See what's on, I was hoping it was a mail upgrade.
That would have just been sad. We did have a seed, so the 11 hearts of red mail is typically a later goal. Did have a seed where that was clicked in the first 6 minutes because red mail was just chilling in Kakariko.
Yeah, I think I saw part of that. Alright. Should be the very next chest of Phyrie chests.
Yep. And there's that ice rod for Soyhr. And... Hey, big key that you need. Get out of there. Yep, realizing, oh right, that's my other 5/6.
I'm gonna go take care of your Phyrie. Yep. Won't ever activate the flute today, but we don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, especially with that Aga portal, it's gonna be real quick.
Yeah.
To just run down, grab that big bomb, Aga portal yourself back. So, I mean, some good back and forth from the runners today. Gonna use this opportunity, obviously, while we're...
Why run here?
Oh.
You have gloves.
Yep. Post-Aga Eastern area is just disgusting, and yeah, just...
Post anything post Aga area is disgusting. But, no. If you have glove, you just lift the rock. That's always faster than that.
Just dash along the south. There's that Thieves Small for Soyhr, but doesn't need it. Already got those 6 big chests. Yeah, good back and forth from the runners today. Obviously, if you like what you saw today, there's plenty more bingo action in this tournament. I know Bingo-thon here does a lot of other Zelda-related bingos, so never a shortage of bingo fun. And, if these runners put on a show for us, feel free to give them their Twitch accounts are rotating up on stream here for you. And yeah, if you feel like it, give my co-com Toffile a follow. Like you said, he's rocking a lot of cross keys. Just an overall cool guy.
I don't stream.
Follow him anyway.
I'm gonna send you a cross key seed, and you're not gonna like it.
Bring it on. You're gonna sit and voice with me for it then.
Oh God.
Yeah. So now you got to really think about what you want to send me.
Fine, I'll send it to the horse.
There you go. Yeah, thank you, CJ. Bingo-thon, the marathon, coming up, starting 12/1. CJ obviously knows a lot more about that. Very kindly letting us be on this channel, promoting bingo. But Bingo-thon is a bingo marathon charity event. If I have my information correct, and it is starting on 12/1. So a lot of cool stuff that Bingo-thon is doing. A lot of cool Zelda stuff. So.
All right, here's the red Igors that we could have also killed instead of a dead rock, but yeah.
Nope.
We had powder before I got to the mountain. It didn't matter.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for dropping that, CJ.
20 arrows. We only need 18.
I mean, do burn a strats for the crowd, right?
Yep. And that's the second red crystal for Phyrie.
Mm-hmm. It's just going to be dashing back over to that bomb shop, and then that'll be the board.
Yep.
So, I mean, not too much else to talk about. We already sort of touched on the huge bottleneck of the seed was just, neither runner wanted to go to Zora without money, but that's where the glove was.
Yeah, it turns out everything else was just behind the back of the seed. I mean, for all your talks about the estimate, we're going to be done 1:30, the 1:30.
Yeah, 1:31 maybe. So, spot on. By Price is Right rules, we're doing great.
Yeah. And here we go.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Phyrie doesn't have enough money.
No, he has 879 rupees.
Oh, okay.
I saw that for a second, and I was like, no. He definitely has the money.
Okay.
He had over 700 rupees, and he did not, No, Phyrie, you have the portal. No. No. Oh well. The one nice thing the sea did for us was having skate. Soyhr, like, where the hell is this quake?
And I have a feeling once we call Soyhr into the comms booth here to talk about it, he's gonna go, "Oh, yeah, not gonna happen."
Yeah, and here we go. Let's see, is this going to be a Phyrie or a bee?
Oh, I hope so. Nope, blue goo.
Potion.
Get your GGs in chat. Both runners finishing out the card. I'll see if we can't get him in.
Yeah. All right, what do we got on the? Oh, we're not going to look at it.
All right, we are in a locked channel, but I can pull them into the booth if they want to.
Yeah.
So just gotta get group. Let's try. Let's see. I think I can just go like this. Nope. I need to. Okay. I need to make a quick voice channel. Okay. All right. So we'll get them in here. Oh no, Soyhr. Phyrie in the race chat is saying, "I don't know what to say," and Soyhr says, "How much you're going to buy me dinner for the butt whooping there?" as we are joined by both of our runners. GGs, you two.
GGs.
GGs.
Yeah, that was blame Ty for that seed, by the way.
I'm sorry. The back of escape bottleneck. Just.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
No, sorry. You don't apologize to him. You don't know where Quake is. It's on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yeah.
So this is my fourth Aga seed required in this entire bingo tournament.
Look, it's fun.
I had the last four of my seeds in a row have all been at either Pearl, Mitts, Hammer, and now Quake. So
Look, it's the faux 80. It's the faux 80 keys flag set. That's an unfortunate hallmark of this flag set.
Actually, 5, because my first match had a book in it. What the hell?
Look, it turns out when you put the vanilla keys there, it's really easy to get stuff there.
Learn to scout, Soyhr.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually when I scout, I'm like, I'm sure there will be nothing. Like I see Quake, I'm like, if it's useful, I think I win 1 or 2 goals here.
Yeah.
Once I found the pod big key, I was like, "Yep, Mitts, great, okay."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whatever."
Yeah, I love the Hyrule Castle small key and Hotshot Cave. By the way, I was logically locking the so you couldn't spend your keys in a stupid way.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Yep. I will say, Soyhr, you were first to that hook shot. So it was really fun early divergence. Watching you like beeline the mountain, and Phyrie was first to Dark World access. So then Phyrie was starting to clear out some of the Dark World, and we're like, okay, what's next? What's next? And you were both in pod at the same time, but Phyrie had that big key.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also last located those gloves pretty hard, and then just kept running by escape.
Yeah.
By the way, Soyhr, since you didn't find it, Helma. No, you did kill Helma. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Helma dropped that bug net too. So Toffile and I are just like, no, it's all behind the back of escape.
That's the thing is this entire tournament's been really good, and I really appreciate you all for running it on. But those mitts are just way too powerful. Like first one to mitts usually gets like 6 or 7 squares. It is one of those things. And once I saw him with the mitts, I'm like, well, all right, cool.
You were both. I was actually hoping that you were going to run in and try to buy the capacity upgrades as you were both. As Soyhr was in the process of doing it instead of going into ice, but
I was about to go ahead, Phyrie.
Yeah, but I was in pod. I found Myths, Somaria, and Bugnet. I was like, I don't know where Soyhr is, but I need to pull that tongue tattoo. I need to transform an anti-fairy, and I need to do it fast. And that was also for the Dark World dungeons.
So,
and then I did Skullwoods without knowing what it was, and it was my third crystal and my third Dark World dungeon.
So we were in Skullwoods at the same exact time because I was about to drop in a moth when you clicked that button. I said, son of a...
yeah.
I was like, I know I'm chasing you, but can I at least have like 1 square, please?
No.
You got big chest.
I got whatever.
For taking the 4 overworld drop downs on the first match.
Out of the 6 matches today, you're the first one to get me on that one. It didn't help that I started at Link's house and then kept bonking, and it is what it is.
I decided not to pick the Sanctuary chest just to gain the 1 or 2 seconds.
That's why you were asking me last time. No. I actually changed it up a little bit too. So it is, for my calculations, 4 and 2 is winning or gonna move on in this group. So I've done 2 matches today. I did 1 yesterday. I can say I'm done with group stages. GG's to you and good luck, because I'm free. I'm a little free now.
Oh no. Yeah, I still have 2 matches to do, so I might win them. I hope.
Well, if you played anything like today, you should buy me dinner now, please.
Well, to be fair, come to Switzerland. Promise, I buy your dinner.
Hell yeah! I'm going now. I'm holding you to it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm happy to.
Awesome. Yeah. Any final thoughts on the seed or your next opponent's Phyrie? I know, Soyhr, you said you were done. Yeah, sitting at 4 and 2 should be all right.
Yeah. Right now I'm 2 and 2, and I still haven't played against Tantalus, so I have 2 matches. I will have to do 2 matches against him. We'll see. We trained once together because I was in a small German tournament with Tantalus as a co-op, and sometimes we trained together. And I won, but I don't know how much he trained. So,
well, I played him earlier today, and he was also crushing me. There's also a theme in this tournament is that I've fallen behind in every single one of my matches and just somehow pulled ahead somewhere. But no, this group's been pretty good. So yeah, thanks for running the tournament too, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the organization.
Happy to do it. And again, big shout out to Bingothon and CJ and crew for having us on today.